Well, yes, welcome back to the new year. Welcome. It's 2023. Yes, it was a year ago since we last broadcast. And it was last year sometime.
It's last year, mate.
It was last year. It wasn't a year ago, but yeah.
So
Dark
it's about
before
that.
times.
It's about that time where the turkey sandwiches are just starting to curl up. You know, like a standard British rail sandwich.
Ooh, nothing wrong with a bit of a curl in your sandwich. It's good for you.
Yeah, the pigs in blankets have no longer got any blankets on. What else has happened? Yeah, the Christmas cake has been devoured with cheese. Ever tried that? Christmas cake and cheese?
No.
Try it.
That sounds terrible, but also sounds interesting.
Yeah. The important question, Ted, is how's the alcohol situation? Have you run out?
No, I was gifted 2 bottles of alcohol. Both very nice, but unfortunately both the same. But it doesn't matter because it all goes the same way.
By bottle, he means crate.
Yeah. And by the same, he means they're both empty as well.
Yeah, did you ever see that film Whiskey Galore when the ship ran aground and all them cases of whiskey get whisked away? Yeah, you haven't seen my shed.
Ted
Ted goes to that beach every year in hope.
Yeah. That's it. So that's it. Yes, we're here. We've had the whiskey. We've had the Christmas. It's all been and gone. It's all been and gone. We've survived the night of the fireworks and the noises and the big bangs and the headaches, and we've got ourselves into the new year. So welcome to 2023 from the eModels crew, all of us.
Clue? We don't have a clue.
Yeah. So it's still cold up here in the workshop. I've got about 3 coats on. The heating's turned off because it's Mrs. H's turn tonight to have the heater. So she's got the heater downstairs. And Bobbin says I'm a little bit quiet. I'll move the microphone in a little bit more. But anyway, we want to know what everybody got in the presents under the tree from Santa. What did you get for your Christmas holidays? And don't forget, there's a special prize draw tonight. If you haven't already mentioned anything on the last video that we did, go along and do it, but come straight back.
Yes.
Remember. Yes.
You've got to be in it to win it, folks.
Yeah. So now it's over to him for the terms and conditions.
Hello, that was a slow transition. Faster buttons. Hello, everyone. Welcome. It is the eModels Monday show. As we always say, it's that time of the week when we talk rubbish for about an hour. Yes, as Ted mentioned, don't forget, we're giving away that awesome Tamiya new tooling. It's the brand new Tamiya 132nd, or is it 148th?
What's that?
I think it was 132nd.
F35. It might be 148th, it could be 132nd, but it's brand new. It's the Tamiya 135.
It's the 148th F35A Lightning 2.
Words, Foxx. Get the words out.
Don't forget.
Sorry, mate. I was just thinking of Roy Orbison for some reason.
You need
Jeff
it.
Lynne.
Go and get it.
Yes. Anyway, so. Yes, we are giving away the F35A Lightning. It's the brand new kit. We're giving one of these away tonight. All you need to go do is make sure you put a relevant comment on the last episode, not last week's show.
On that one there.
Comment on there, and you can win one of them's. So if you haven't put a comment on there already, you've got till the end of the show when we pull the winners. So stick around. But as always,
I'm just going downstairs to remind Mrs. Ted to enter for me.
Don't forget signing the account that's called Not Mrs. Ted. Don't forget, of course, like we said, it's an eModels show. It's for emodels.co.uk, your one-stop shop for all your model making needs, all of them, every single one. As always, please keep it clean in the chat. It's a family-friendly show, and please don't discuss other model retailers in the chat because it is a stream on eModels channel. That will be very rude. That will be much rudeness. But other than that, have fun, and don't forget, if you're watching this embedded in anywhere like Twitter, Facebook, or anything like that. If you want to join in the live chat, do come and join it. Click on the YouTube icon in the bottom right hand corner. That will take you to YouTube, where you can carry on watching and join in the live chat, and we'll interact with you guys as best we can in the chat. We do have our chats in front of us. We're all old men, so we've all got them on iPads, but it's all tiny. So if you want to catch our attention, please make sure you put your comment in big fat capital letters, or as Ted calls it,
bold.
Or you can at us, you can do at Modelmaking Guru, at Skipper Ted, or at Festa67, or at Gross Models, and we might see it. Or you can do a super chat by pressing the dollar symbol at the bottom of the chat window. Either way, it'll give us a chance to see your comment. But if we do miss it, just give it a minute and give it another try. We'll do our best, but we're all a long way from our chat, and we are all old. And there you go, that's it, done. Bye.
Yeah, no, what do we do? Yeah, yeah. Anders Ericsson said he got some cast iron frying pans.
Ooh.
Oh, happy days.
Yeah, now I can cook.
They're the ones you're not meant to wash, aren't they? Aren't you? Is that?
Yeah.
And if you go a few lines up,
Yeah, because everything builds up, doesn't it, and absorbs, and it gives it all the whole flavour and all of that gubbins, doesn't it?
well, it's like a real traditional Chinese wok. If you're never supposed to wash them because they're supposed to just get all the essence of all the foods they cooked.
It's like their little teapots, isn't it? It soaks all the tea up, doesn't it, and stuff.
Keeps
Yeah,
the
but
flavour.
I think with the cast iron pans as well, they because of the build up of the burnt stuff, they actually become non-stick.
Now there is actually a line a bit further up just before Anders said that, where Anders says something specifically for Colin. I've decided.
What's that? The God fought Satting, Pardet, Nunya, all of you.
That's the one.
There you go.
Good.
I have no idea what I've said there. It might be something like "Good evening to you all." I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it'll be
Or
Happy
Happy
New
New
Year.
Year.
we do take it on trust that these things are actually, clean.
Yeah.
I think we're all out of practice, aren't we?
Don't forget,
Yeah, very
folks,
much
belly,
so.
bench and beverage. What's in the belly? What's on the bench? What's your beverage of choice?
And I suppose with it being Christmas, was there anything special that you had over Christmas? Something you maybe never had before? I know that not everybody eats turkey, especially in some other countries, you people from across the pond. But yeah, what did you have for your Christmas belly?
Also, folks, don't forget, if you finish the thing, you get a ding from Ted and the committee. So we got a bit of that.
Was there a Christmas thing this time?
Yeah. Paul Allen Ryder says, proper pan Anders. My wife bought me one about 5 years ago. Good for steak, and yes, no washing, just a wipe.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, just
So true in many aspects of life.
yeah.
Or as we wish.
What else?
We're all out of practice, aren't we? We're all like, what
Yeah,
do we do
well,
now?
I got some alcohol for Christmas. What did you guys get? What
I've got a load of different paint sets and washes and that for future builds that are coming up, weathering products, things like that. So, yeah, everything to do with the hobby, basically. So, yeah.
I got
Yeah,
myself
that's it.
some.
That's it. Being a modeler, you're never at a loss for some things for people to buy you things.
That's right. I just said get us consumables, paint sets and that for cars and tanks and things like that, so I can get my stash built. So
Oh, the
That's for
bobbins wants a
consumables,
ding.
get like a big.
The bobbins finished the Airfix Nimrod.
Oh, I found it. I haven't lost it. Airfix Nimrod.
And
Yeah,
unless
if
he
you
was
finish the
saying,
thing, you
I
get a
finished the
ding."
Airfix, Nimrod. I don't think he was being abusive. I think he was.
I finished the air picture, Nimrod. Yeah, don't forget, if you finish the thing, you get a ding. If you've built anything since our last show and completed it, let us know, and Ted will give you a goodly ding for your efforts.
Jackie says, mind that shoulder waving around like that, Fox, you'll pop it out again.
Has he got a bad shoulder? He hasn't mentioned it.
I'm saying
He's
nothing.
not mentioned it at all before the show, Chris, did he, mate?
Saying nothing. Saying nothing.
Candy
yeah,
had duck for Christmas. Yeah, that's nice. Duck. Paul Lewis finished a thing. He finished a 1/12 Italieri Bugatti Type 35B.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
he did.
yeah.
Very good.
Saw the photos of that today, mate. Stunning.
Yeah.
The
Candygram,
bobbins, go on.
I was going to say, Jeff Candygram at Mongo says, we had duck for Christmas dinner. It was delicious. Yeah.
Nice one.
My brother lives in the US, and turkey over there for Christmas just isn't a thing as much because they have it for Thanksgiving. So they have lamb every Christmas.
In the Christmas, when you go shopping, we don't go shopping Boxing Day, but day after Boxing Day, went shopping, and everything's reduced. So we've got frozen turkey in the freezer now, and a duck as well. Looking forward to that.
Nice one.
Bobbins says he also finished the BTR-80 APC as well.
Yeah, see, he's playing the game.
Yeah. And thirdly, he finished the Airfix M7 Priest. There you go.
Oh. What about fourthly? I'm waiting for fourthly.
Type faster. Mark Shellard finished a 1-to-1 tub of celebrations.
No.
So did I, but I don't get a ding.
Yeah. Well, I think we finished them all on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Anders gives us a translation of what Colin read out. It says the direct translation, good continuing to the new year. It's a common phrase here in Sweden.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, what do you get for Christmas, Chris?
I managed to pick up some Lego and some more wooden things to keep me busy on my Wednesday night streams.
Good for you, mate.
Awesome. I got a few Warhammer bits. It's quite funny since I started doing Warhammer stuff. My brother, who never knew what to get me for Christmas ever, and I get the most random of stuff, now just gets me a Warhammer kit every Christmas. He's made his life easier because I'll just get you a Warhammer kit.
Are you the type that buys it yourself for somebody else to give it to you? You know, like just man Foxx, buy what you want, and so you buy it and give it.
No, I just expect people to give me things. Or money to buy things. Some people just give me say, I don't know what you want. Here's some money. Go and buy yourself the kit you want, which is what I did this year. So I got some cash allowance to go and buy some Forge World kits and some Warhammer kits and bits and bobs. So and paints and things like that.
Excellent.
It's a very model making Christmas.
And Colin, you got the weather and things. So that's
Yeah. I've got consumables, mate, paints, tools, and stuff like that, mate.
So now we just have to sit back and wait for everybody in chat to tell us what they got.
Well, while we're waiting,
we got a ding for Lee Barrett. He finished an M24 Chaffee tank from Italieri.
Oh, nice. Right. I've lost
it. Matthew Ward finished a bottle of rum.
No. No.
Yeah, Paul Allen Riders says, Benchbelly says, homemade sweet and sour chicken with noodles. I'll read it as it's written. Commas people. Homemade sweet and sour chicken with noodles, bench 1350 Enterprise refit with lighting a year's build.
Nice.
Mark said I did finish his Lego Groot. Yeah, can I have a ding for that?
Apparently not.
He's muted. You're muted, Ted.
We can't hear
Ted.
you. Ted.
Ted's done too much and he's not. We can't hear him anymore. Now you're muted, definitely.
Is he done? Has he unplugged his microphone again?
He's done it, Ted.
But we can't hear you, Ted. Hang about. Let me unmute you there. Yeah, we can't hear you, Ted.
Yeah, I'm getting a can't unmute guest because he's muted his end.
While we're waiting for Ted to sort himself out, have you got some factoids?
Shall I do a factoid? Yeah, I'll go over and do the factoids. So let Ted sort himself out. So
or just sit there quietly.
Yes,
it's fine.
Yes, folks. It's factoid time. First factoids for the new year, folks, is coming up. He says, looking for it. It's in here somewhere. There it is. It helps if you click the right one, Cole. So, yeah, Fester's factoid. On this day in 1968, the Surveyor 7 space probe made a soft landing on the moon, the fifth and final spacecraft of the Surveyor series to do so. Excuse me. It marked the end of the American series of unmanned explorations of the lunar service even, and it was to be followed by the landing of an Apollo crew. Its mission included taking TV pictures after landing, determining relative chemical element abundance, and to manipulate lunar material. There you go, folks.
Ted's going to reboot. His browser's lost the microphone.
All right, Ted, no worries, mate. I'll pad it out for a bit, mate. We've got some births. Oh, gold. We got Start as you mean to carry on here, Cole. First up, folks, for your delectation. Yeah.
Ooh, I like that word. That's a good word.
He's in it, because
Makes me think of chocolate.
I'm going to mess up everything else that's coming, mate. we have got an Indian American chemist.
If you're struggling with English words, we're doomed, aren't we?
And his name is R with an H, Gobind Corona. And he shared with Marshall M. Nierenberg and Robert Olley the 1968 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine for their interpretation of the genetic code and its function in protein synthesis.
What was his first? Because it sounded like he said R with an H, which makes...
Yeah, R with an H. It is H-A-R. R.
M with an L.
Yeah, R. Gobind Corona. Yeah.
That was all right.
Good name, Matt.
Yeah,
Pretty impressed with that, boy. We've got an American geologist and paleontologist known for his work on stratigraphic deposits. Ugh. And his name
You got
was...
your stratigraphy, Tony, like that, you see.
Yeah, his name is Amadeus William Grabu. What else did he do? He deciphered deposits of Earth history, and he published an early work called Relations of Marine Bioanemone in Stratigraphy. There you go.
Bioanemone? What? Bioanemone?
They're absolutely in, mate. What else have we got?
I don't know what that word could be.
We've got a German physical chemist called Richard Wilhelm Henrik Abig, who with Guido Bodlander, with one of them on the A, proposed an electron treatment of chemical affinity and valency in a paper called de-electrophanin attack, which apparently means electron affinity, to explain how certain atoms shut up, you git, can combine based on newly discovered electrons comprising the atom. I'm still padding out because Ted's rebooted, so let's go for another one. Last up on the berths is a surgeon, German, called Friedrich von Esmarch, who was the first to introduce a first aid kit in triage on the battlefield, and he introduced first aid training for both military and civilian personnel.
Did he not write a scientific paper at all or anything? No.
I've got to scroll up now. Nah.
Because it's fun when you get the actual German titles and then you're like, oh, no.
Yeah, no, he didn't. There's nothing here. He extensively presented techniques, but he didn't write nothing.
Oh.
Bit of a lazy git then, really, wasn't he?
Can't you use
Got
as a
some
scientist? He's
deaths.
not... Oh.
Got some deaths for you. First up, we've got a Japanese chemist called Kentucky Fucky, who was run the Nobel Prize. I'm not going to repeat that. It's spelled F-U-K-U-I. So, yeah, oh, God. He shared the Nobel Prize with Ronald Hoffman, who, what's that, for investigation, move your mouse, Cole, of mechanisms of chemical reaction. I've lost it. At Kyoto University. Fucky, whatever his name is. Introduced his frontier orbital theory of reactions.
We like to call him Bob.
I keep saying his name, and I'm like, yeah. Let's call him Ken. He discovered simultaneously and independently of each other that symmetry properties of frontier orbitals could explain certain reaction courses that had previously been difficult to understand. Ted,
you might just want to go out again and just stay out the way we're going at the minute.
We've got an Italian engineer and architect called Pier Luigi Nervi, and what did he do there? He gained international recognition for his dramatic designs for large span structures made possible with the use of reinforced concrete. Happy
Dramatic
days.
designs as opposed to jazz hands design.
you don't wanna do them.
We've got one for Chris here.
Can I just
an
check that Ted's
American-
actually back with volume?
Yay.
Hello?
Yes, he's.
Ah, we
Yeah,
can
we
hear
can
him.
hear
Good.
him.
That's all right. As you were.
One for Chris. We've got an American watchmaker
Oh,
called Aaron Lufkin Dennison,
I don't know.
who was the first person to apply the interchangeable system to the manufacture of watches and has been called the father of the American watch factories. Whatever that lot meant. And last up, where is it? We've got a French mathematician called Adrien Marie Legendre. And what did he do? He contributed to number theories, celestial mechanics, and epileptic functions. And
I don't think that's true.
Epileptic functions. That doesn't sound right.
elliptic, even.
Ah, that might be it.
In 1794, I must get my eyes done.
no,
He was
don't,
put in
please
charge of the French government's department that was standardising French weights and measures. He took over as the head of the Bureaus les Longitudes upon the death of Larangi, and he introduced the legendary polynomials. There you go.
Oh, epileptic
So
functions.
hopefully, folks, I've padded out enough for Ted to come back with us, because I can't do no more.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I think what happened was that when I give a ding, the microphone connection dropped out. The plug in the bottom of the microphone dropped out.
It literally drops out.
You're too violent. Oh, Colin, that's worse than when you. Oh, that's more fun than when you said the other thing you said once on the stream. You've broken
Yeah,
that
was
one.
better.
Yeah, but it's his name.
True. I love, and you know what I love. You know what I love the most about these segments is that you don't pre-read it. You just go, "There's the day, right? I'll read it in a minute."
Yeah, I just load it up. Literally, you know, when we're all sat here before we're going live, and literally when Chris puts up the counter, I load the factoid. I just bung it there. I don't bother with it, and it's like, yeah.
Imagine Colin's factoid section as like a mine layer that's also a minesweeper. So it spoops the mines out and then sweeps them up. As it
Well, the
goes
thing
along.
is I start reading it, and then I see they've wrote a book, and it's like, oh God, they've gone and put it in their lingo and all. So I'm knackered, mate.
Well, it got lots of positive response from the chat. Let's just leave it at that.
I'm sorry, folks, for my
Jeff says, "Well, that was quick. First stream of the year."
for my faux pas. And Pete, mate, yeah. Are you glad you booked
I
me?
think what I'll have to do, I'll have to run that section back because it seemed like I missed something quite extraordinary there.
Well, I've still got it up, but no, not the factoid. I'm going to stop whilst I'm behind.
Anders says, "This is the best start of a year ever." Ted, Retro Rabbit Studios has finished a Strumpcraft 1,000-piece wood puzzle. Every single piece is unique.
Hold the cable before you hit your dinger.
Yeah, hang on. There we go.
There you go.
Oh, where are we at?
Shaman Nomad. Oh, go on. No, go on.
Go on, no, go
No,
on.
go on, Ted.
picked
You
up.
do it.
Yeah, well, he said he's just finished a trumpeting U-boat. So thanks
Nice.
for your clips. That helped. Yeah, well, glad I helped somebody. Took a long time in doing it, but we got there in the end.
There you go.
Finishing the U-boat.
EC Idaho had a bench and belly from way back in the dark times earlier on. He says, belly, corned beef and potatoes, bench multiple HO locomotives, repaint, decaling and repair.
Yeah, Ted's audio has come back very low, but we can't get him to adjust it because it'll break it again.
Yeah.
My belly and bench night was bubble and squeak.
Yeah. Yeah. We can't do it live on here, can we?
Asking what bubble and squeak is.
Well, he could, but he'd probably end up breaking the internet.
Yeah, it's not worth it. No.
Where are we at in the chat?
Gemma Williams says, I've completed 3 150-piece puzzles on both sides of a 2-sided 512-piece puzzle.
Happy days, Jem. Well done,
Ted.
darling.
Ding. Ding.
Ding, sorry.
Ding.
I'm trying to multitask. Retro says I'm inaudibly quiet, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
Click.
you,
Go on.
Col.
No, you carry on, mate.
No, you go on, Col.
That's all right,
I've
mate.
got the earbuds in. I'm not on Bluetooth or anything like that.
Yeah, just your Windows microphone volume's probably down. Just turn it
Check
up
your
on there.
sound settings, mate. The little speaker down the bottom. Right-click it, sounds, and just check your level, mate.
Yeah, hang on.
Jacqueline says, what has happened to Fox's hair? Someone has stolen his ponytail.
It went inwards. It's like the Play-Doh hair factory, but in
Yeah.
reverse.
He pulled his beard with a pair of tweezers and it just went thump, like one of those. Do you remember the Play-Doh bloke where you wound the handle and his hair grew like that?
It's like,
But backwards.
flossing, head flossing. I won't do that again.
I am gonna compliment Chris on his moustache though, because he's got that proper seafaring moustache going again. He did a ship's captain, and it's
Yeah,
Jim's
I'm
gonna get
going
rid
to
of
be
it. I
getting
think
rid
he'll
of
just
or
keep it.
getting it trimmed down a bit because it's getting difficult to eat stuff.
yeah, it's mightily good though, mate. Proper swashbuckling beard there, mate.
Have you found it, Ted?
I found it. I'm twiddling knobs, but
Oh,
nothing's happening. So, yeah.
yeah,
Goes fluffier.
yeah. Good bit of beardage.
Somebody else finished something and I've missed it.
I saw something, but I think you did it.
Highland Boy finished 1,000-piece jigsaw that I got for Christmas.
Oh, nice one. Well done, Bob.
Do you want
Ted's
to do
not
the dig,
paying
Chris,
attention,
in Ted's absence for the minute?
Yeah.
He's trying to
Ding.
multitask, bless him.
I dropped the dinger.
Oh. There we go.
And we can still hear him. That's a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've got my What's in Store to do in a little while, so get your thinking caps warmed up because, it's mine. So
Is it going to be a challenging one, Chris?
I would hope not. I thought I'd start the year gently, but, sometimes I think
read
it's
all the
gentle.
People
when it's-
into it. Yeah.
Yeah, the microphone seems a little bit odd. Yeah, let me try and move.
What about StreamYard, mate? It hasn't re-ticked the boxes because you've reconnected your microphone. Settings, audio, and there's a load of boxes under this. Take the ticks out. And you can up the microphone output as well in there if you need to, mate.
Well, no. Last time we did that, it was all clipping horrible, wasn't it? Let's see what we can do.
Yeah, just talk louder, Ted. Louder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll talk nearer the microphone.
That's
I'll,
better.
First
Yeah,
class
just like that.
ticket to Nottingham.
yeah, I'll talk like one of those gamers where they get the microphone right in front of them.
Yeah.
No, you need to wear big stupid headphones to do that as well.
Yeah.
Rabbit says it's never pickles, which is true, unless it is pickles.
Sometimes it's pickles.
Sometimes it's pickles.
Is any better?
That'll do. They'll live.
Gemma says, do not like the moustache stroke beard, not until it's been trimmed away. Okay, Gemma. Chris, I really hate that beard. You need to get it trimmed, mate. Gemma
No,
told me to say that.
I'm gonna break rank because I think he looks really good with that beard.
No, I think that beard looks pretty good. I think it just.
So you're
needs,
both too far away for Gemma to hit you. That's what it is.
It just needs a boat to go with it.
Yeah, it's just full sailing galleon, doesn't it? And a roll top
Yeah.
submarine sweater that comes right up to the neck. And,
No, I think it's the more the kind of beard where you have the proper the dress, the naval dress outfit with the high collar and stuff.
I think before he shaves the beard down, he needs to come in wearing a proper ship captain's hat, mate.
Yep,
yeah,
with at least 3 fish fingers in his hand.
Yeah, full Captain Birdseye, mate.
Yep.
I'll send him a hat.
See, I'm just jealous because he's a percentage further towards the white beard scenario that I want.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want that, and I haven't got that.
Every time I grow
It's
it out
also-
a bit, the white seems to be progressing upwards.
That's good.
So
I want.
the hair is still,
Yeah.
normal hair coloured, but eventually
Yeah.
I think
Mine
it's all
grows out, me tram lines start. Me
It's also-
white tram lines.
It's also got a little hint of Greek beard about it, which is quite nice.
I don't know what that means.
Now, here's a reference that nobody will get. It's the Trigon Empire, and there's a character called Peric who has a beard just like that, but it's all white. Nobody will get that reference. One
Andy
person
M
might
said
get
he's
it.
going for the Uncle Albert look.
Yeah, Uncle Albert, yeah.
Uncle Albert.
During the war.
You got to do the head at the same time.
Yeah, during the war. The only bloke who sunk a submarine, wasn't he? Yeah.
Dorkosaurus says it reminds him of Robin Williams in Jumanji.
Good shout.
Yeah. Stop giving him daft ideas, please, Colin, Foxx and Ted. Well, she's asked
Yeah.
us to stop, so we have to do the opposite.
Yeah, but see, the thing is Chris and Gemma are in range of me, so I'm going to really behave and just say, if Gemma says you need to trim it, Chris, she knows wisely the best.
Ted, it's up to me and you.
We're not doing the north-south divide again, are we? Sorry, should I...
We are, Chris. I think it's, yeah.
Me and you are pro beard, Ted, and Colin has no choice but to be against beard.
Yeah, I'd never get past Mrs. Ted with a beard.
Well, this is it. An H is within range, so if I agree with Mrs. Williams, I'll get Mrs. W beat me, so
Yeah, in case anybody just joined us, it's not Mrs. Ted with a beard, it's me with a beard.
yeah. Just as well you clarified that, Ted, because I can see the rolling pin shadow on the back of your room there.
Also, I'm a little bit jealous because Chris's beard, when it grows out, he doesn't look like a railcar hobo, whereas I just do. So
Yeah.
I'm a little bit jealous.
You need to train it, though, as you're growing it. Just trim the sides down a bit so it grows down and under.
My beard just grows that way.
Yeah, you go David Bellamy, don't you? One
go
inch
like
of food, the
full-
undergrowth.
Full hamster pouches.
Yeah.
Yeah, grow it really long, then plait it.
Yeah, braid
Liking
it.
that.
What you could do is glue your old ponytail to it, mate, and then, yeah.
That would be silly. There's no glue that works on him.
That, hold up a minute, that would be silly, says the bloke who
would
had a
be
clip
silly.
on. Yeah.
It was that clip on. It was weaved. It was a weave. That was many
Does
years
that
ago.
make it any better?
Yeah, maybe. It was a 1990s Manchester.
You're not
era.
getting
No one-
away
no
with
one
it,
remembers.
mate.
No one
You're not getting away with that.
Anyway, moving on really fast. Rabbit says, I received 2 cookbooks, 2 t-shirts, a Blam Ozon gift card, and the puzzle for Xmas for Christmas even.
Blam Ozon.
Yeah, what did you guys get? What people in chat? What did you get? I know a couple of you have done it and we've missed it, but put it again. What did you get for Christmas?
Yeah.
And was it any good? Would you like another one, or did you? You know, you get that embarrassing sort of Christmas. Well, not embarrassing Christmas present, but you take the wrapping off and you. Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. A no mum jumper and a pair of mittens.
I've always wanted one of these. It'll come in just for that time. Yeah.
Oh, look, underwater socks, thanks.
Yeah. Oh, an FX starts it.
Keith says, Santa Mrs. got me the Tacom Stug 3 Ersatz M7, a lovely kit. Gemma says, Christopher, oh, you got Christopher this time.
Oh, you're in trouble now.
Christopher, do your what's in store and move the madness on, please.
Why
And
am I
Tokyo
getting in
Models
trouble
got
for these lot? I don't think that's fair.
It's the right thing to do. And Steve TSM got the 39-inch sea view from Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. Ba, ba, ba,
Oh,
ba,
nice
ba, ba,
kit,
ba.
Steve. Look
You
forward to
have to do
seeing
the
that.
little. You have to do the little.
Yeah.
da, da, da.
Sorry,
we've
Gemma, that's us leading Chris astray, love. It's not his fault.
Not my fault.
No, it is
See,
his
not my fault.
It's just,
This is-
Fox will do the terms and conditions for the what's in store because I can make him.
I'm just going back to Seaview being attacked by the octopus.
Yeah. As Ted's camera goes click.
Oh, and the microphone falls over. Yes, it's time for What's in Store. That time of the show when one of us, in this case Chris, will go through a selection. I was about to say random selection, but it's not random. A selection of items from the eModels store. There is the theme. What we'll do is Chris will go through all the products, and at the end he will say, "What is the theme for tonight? Go!" And if you've looked at every single word on the screen every time he shows it, because he'll probably pick the 3rd word of the 4th paragraph or something like that, then you can win. What can they win, Ted?
Nout.
I thought you were going to go bold. Bold.
Absolutely nothing.
We'll send you a knout, a tube of knout through our vacuum tube system, possibly with a hamster or a bee as well included
And
for free.
as it's Christmas, the hamster's being allowed on holiday, so you will be sent a cute little bunny rabbit instead. Ever so cute, with big eyes and floppy ears.
Well, it was cute, but until we jammed it into the tube that's 12 sizes smaller than the
It's a
rabbit.
rather
It's not
it's
not
rather
quite so cute
squat
now. It's
bunny
more
rabbit.
kind of smeared. It's not fluffy bunny rabbit smeared is not a good. No, but
Bits of it's still
and
fluffy.
fucking rubbish.
Yeah, we found.
Yeah, some of it's.
We found a baby bunny rabbit just fits nicely in the tube.
Yeah, inside's on the inside, not guaranteed. But anyway, yes. So we're going to go through the items. There is a theme. Don't forget, of course, we don't know how many of these are in stock. They could have one, or they could have 1,000 of them. So if any of these things tickle your fancy,
Slap it in your basket.
and don't forget,
It's not yours until you check it out.
yeah, so if you get it in your basket, check it out there and then, because if they've got one in stock and you put it in your basket and somebody else pays for it first, you're SOL and it's gone. So
It's
No
like
fighting
standing
over your
in the
trolleys.
It's like standing in
Yeah.
the queue at Aldi. Somebody could just dip into your basket and take it.
yeah, so don't hold on to something, because if it's gone, it's gone, and once it's gone, you have to wait till they get more in, which is not the end of the world. But yes, so do all that thing. So anyway, yes, over to Chris. Let's see if we can figure out now. None of us have seen these yet, so we don't know what the theme is ourselves. So we can play along with you. Now remember,
Hopefully
of course,
we can
don't forget,
play
don't
along
answer in
together.
chat until Chris says to answer. Otherwise, we get the finger of shame.
Yeah, you don't need the finger of shame.
Forget.
So the first item tonight is the Trumpeter 1700 HMS Kent, the F-78 Type 23 frigate. Of all the Type 23 frigates, it's the most well-known one because it's the only one
It's
I
the
know.
most 23.
So yes, there we have this. It's a box. It's 1/700 scale, so it's still going to be quite huge because these things are big. You get some decals and some painting marking guides in case you want to know how to paint it.
I thought you were going to say it's 700 scale, so it has dimensions. It's a size.
It is a size. I don't know exactly the size. It might say paint schemes, 4 sprues. It doesn't. It does say brief model length. Model brief length 190 millimeters.
What about a not brief length,
23.4
like a long
millimeters
length?
at the beam. I think that means across, doesn't it?
Yeah. What's a brief length as opposed to what? Full-on length.
The full length. Yeah. But yes,
Yeah,
here we
brief
have
length's
the
the width,
HMS
isn't it?
Kent.
Yeah, the breadth is the width across the deck from port to starboard.
25 quid and you get some change. There we go.
Happy days.
That's
That'd
quite a
be
nice
indeed.
price that for that
Yeah.
type ship because there's bags of detail on the upper decks.
Got a bit in there,
Some
yeah.
forward-
The Master Box 1/24th, Bob and Sally is the next one. The happy couple. Bob and Sally, or Sally and Bob, depending on which way round you have them stand. You've got to have them standing that way because otherwise they look very strange.
Hang on, I'm sure there's a quantum mechanics reference with Sally and Bob.
I don't
Carry
know.
on. I'll think about it.
Such a romantic setting as well. With the
Yeah,
sunset
the
in
happy
background
couple. There you go.
behind.
They look moderately happy, I suppose. I think he's checking to make sure he's still got his car keys, but
I like the kind of like late 60s or mid 60s, early 70s. Well, late
yeah, I
60s.
mean, he's
maybe.
got a cravat. There's got to be something.
Has he
wrong
got a
with it.
cravat?
Yeah, very Stepford wives, isn't it? Oh, Foxx, he's got your cravat on, mate.
I don't wear a cravat. What? I don't wear a cravat.
No, it can't be Fox. He hasn't got a ponytail.
Well said, Chris.
I haven't got the normal shaped human sized belly to wear a
Yeah.
tight sweater like that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But you could wear the skirt.
Why wouldn't I? I don't.
Oh,
wear
no,
what-
no, it's a retina damaging image, that, Chris. That's,
Where did this cravat thing come from? I don't wear a cravat.
yeah, he's got cravat
There
and
we go.
smoking jacket, folks.
You'd be able to date it whether or not he's got socks on. Because
Yeah.
I've got socks on.
About the 70s, he wouldn't have worn socks.
Oh,
Yeah.
the dude, not me.
Yeah, they'd be white socks as well, wouldn't they?
Is he wearing loafers?
Yeah.
I don't.
bit
I'm
like
going to move on because I've had enough of this chat. That's the second item. The third item on today's list is, of course, the one that you've got to buy because it's the third item. Everyone knows you
Absolutely.
buy the
Yeah.
third item in what's in store.
Cashier number 3, please.
This is the Revel 172nd McDonnell F15E Strike Eagle. It's new tooling, so it's all nice and shiny, and it looks like the engine's going to blow up on that one, but I don't think it is. I think that's painting. Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice
It's got
plane, that.
Eagle wings painted on it as well. I bet they're details.
It's a legendary plane, that one.
Absolutely.
F15,
You get to do
obviously,
airplane noises.
a really nice plane. Cockpit in there.
Chris really hates doing the what's in store because it means it's got us 3 to deal with while he's trying to present it.
I
Yeah,
just ignore
it's
you.
not easy
I,
for him.
I just take my earpiece out and just don't worry about it. So yes, there we have the McDonnell F15E. I don't know what the E is. Does that mean it's European or something? Or
Excellent.
excellent egg flavoured? So yeah, lots of
X-plane.
bombs and stuff on the bottom of that.
Explosive.
Yeah, big boomage.
Explosive might be, yeah. So that's the third item. So get that slapped in your basket, everybody, anyway, and check it out quick.
That's quite nice.
It was used by the US Air Force in both the Second Gulf War and the Kosovo War. Only 2 wars. The
Yeah, I
fourth
know how to
item.
describe that last couple as Freddie and Daphne.
Yeah, good analogy.
They
that.
were very
Yeah.
much, yes. Yeah, very Scooby-Doo. In the fourth item is the Revel 124th 100 Years of Jaguar gift set. It's an old Jag and a new Jag, although they both look like old Jags, really, don't they?
Yeah. Jag
Wait, is
E-type coupe and a hardtop and a convertible.
Wait, is that a new Jag on the right? Or
I don't know. I just assumed it was, but I don't think it is.
No,
It's the E-type convertible.
So they're both old Jags. There we
Both
go.
old, mate. Yeah,
But you get some paints and a
late
paintbrush and some
60s,
glue.
early 70s.
Oh, they're very useful starter set as well with the paint
Yeah.
and the glue.
Yeah.
You know, we can paint both cars to this
Yeah.
sort of finish with those pots.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly
they
like
really
they go
used the
in the box
paints
art.
in them photos, didn't they? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. That's what you can know. I like the exhaust things at the side. That's quite cool. Interesting. So yeah, 100 Years of Jaguar. I thought it would have been nice to do an old and a new, but they're both old, aren't they? They're not 100 years old though. Right. Next up, fifth item today, the penultimate item, is the Sea Vixen from Revell. Again, the 172nd de Havilland Sea Vixen, the 70th anniversary one. 131 parts, wingspan of 23.6 centimeters, and a length of 21.1, or it might be the other way around. I can never really tell by the pictures on the box. It's a plane. They're basically square, aren't they? That's the way it works. Something went wrong apparently on my stream. Why does that say that on there? Let me attempt to reload them because I can't hear them anymore. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Right, we're back.
Hello.
Are we live yet?
Oh. We are live. I keep clicking on Colin to bring him in, but he keeps clicking himself. I'll let him do it.
Yeah,
There
there
you
you
go.
go, mate.
I don't know what happened there, so apologies to everybody watching. You only just went, and because I've got StreamYard open, it's not going to let me play with the camera. I don't know why I've got Colin's picture though.
You see-
Because you've got my avatar as your icon, mate. You can change it to yours.
I haven't, but I'll leave it because I don't want to play around with things. Let me just bring back the screen. So apologies for everybody looking at the things. It's that one there. Let's bring that
Just make
back
sure folks
up
can
in.
see us.
There we go. So this is what I was looking at before.
Yeah, we're
I
back
got
on
so
Fox.
rudely
lovely.
interrupted.
Because I've got it on the other monitor, mate.
Yeah, the stream continued. It just that the StreamYard seemed to die for me. So
Okay.
yeah, people are saying, Chris, you're sound only. I know. I'm aware that I'm sound only. It's invisible. It's gone blankety blank. Everyone is saying, yeah,
It's
apologies
invisible.
for that. But we're back now. Look, there we are. I'll nip back just in case you didn't get the last one. What's happening here? Right, let's go back to that one. We did that. I'm sure we did all that. You
Did
saw
the
that, didn't you?
Jaguars.
That
Yeah.
was one where it fell over.
I think it was
Yeah.
because I said out loud, "Is that Revell box model with a decent paint job?" And then the internet fell over when I said
You
that.
broke the internet by saying it, and then you said it
By
again.
suggesting that. Yeah, by suggesting that.
No, there we go. Right, so the next item is this one. It's the 172nd de Havilland Sea Vixen, FAW.2. I don't know what the 2
It's
is.
nothing like a vixen.
It's the 70th anniversary. I chose it because it looks like Thunderbird 2.
Ooh.
Yeah, good shout.
It's got that look to it, isn't it? With that back wing and stuff.
Yeah, that back wing and the centre spar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark Shellard says display is gone. Are we seeing the screenshot?
No, I think you're a little bit
Hold
behind.
up,
We're
let's-
back. Or we should
No,
be
we're
back.
back, mate. I've got it on the
Oh,
other
cool.
screen.
Jolly good. Jolly good. Shellard.
So yes,
Yeah.
that's the
There
Sea
is
Vixen.
there is a
It's got-
45-second delay.
Yeah.
It's got foldy
That
wings.
looks
Look.
cool.
It's mint, isn't it?
That's so you can park it in really small spaces,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
like outside the
I
betting
think
shop.
it's a Cvix where the navigator actually sits in a little box underneath the pilot, so he
Yeah.
hasn't got any outside view or anything.
Does he not look down and just go higher, higher, go higher, go higher?
Don't land, don't land. Yeah, it's another one that
You're
comes
too low,
with
you're too
paint
low.
and glues.
There's those paints again.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we have there. And the final item in today's What's in Store is one-shot primer. It's one of the best primers there, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, good
60
stuff.
mil.
Can't get enough of it. Brilliant. Not more you can say
Black
about
primer is
it.
good
Prime.
if you're doing something metallic or something like
Yeah.
that. It really brings out the shininess of things.
Well, dark tones are good with black. If you've been looking for airbrush primers, then Ammo by MIG one shot.
You can
It's
just
one of the
spray it and
best.
forget it. It's sort
Yeah.
of levels, it's self-leveling.
It's
Does what you
idiot
want it
proof
to.
so much that even I can get it on with no problem.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
God,
you
they
can-
must have changed the formula.
even more idiot proof, and you can get it through a 0.35 airbrush at about 20 to 25 psi just without thinning it. You don't need to thin it.
Yeah, yeah.
If
Should
you've
never
only
need
got a
to thin
0.35.
primer. Never thin primer. It spoils the objective of what it's for.
Yeah, it stops it doing what it needs to do.
So that's that. I shall nip through all of them once again to give you a chance to get your brain in order and figure out what the theme is. We've got
Audio
the HMS
brain.
Kent, Bob and Sally. Got the Strike Eagle. We have 100 Years of Jaguar gift set. We have the De Havilland Sea Vixen 2 and Black One-Shot Primer. So
I'm
there
not
we
sure
go.
what the theme is.
It's very, very easy. I shall bring us
Is
back
it?
onto
Yeah,
screen.
but when you say
although
that means we've
I'm
got
here
to
as
start
Colin,
doing,
but
like-
we won't worry about that. What's the theme
What
go?
movie-
I'm looking at the camera. I can't help it.
Yep. What's the theme go, folks? First one in chat gets a hamster, which will actually not be a hamster.
A
They
rabbit
contain bees.
of some description.
I can't think what the theme is.
Really?
No. Oh.
I thought it was
Put
a
your
really
answers in,
easy one,
folks.
this one.
Dee-dee-dee, well, we've got no answers yet.
No, I think I might have made it too difficult. No idea, says Paul.
Maybe all the viewers have fallen out, and we're just transmitting into the.
No, we're still streaming, Fox.
I know. I'm joking. I think you've broken them.
Happy New Year,
question marks,
2023.
Armageddon, pickle. Yeah, Anders will get it. Happy New Year, 2023 is indeed pretty much exactly what I had in mind.
Ted and me have got that same expression, and
I shall show my workings out.
Yes, please.
It's
I
not
can see
difficult.
it now, just
I
on
mean, that
there by the
one-
product, yeah.
It is number 2023. So that's
Okay.
blatant, that one. That's just, I thought that'd be last just to, show it through.
See, for
that
me, it's
one-
a long way away, so I can't read the numbers.
That one is type 23. There we go. That one is happy.
Yeah, happy couple.
Yeah,
New.
there we go.
So I can't actually read
and
the
that one's
word from
anniversary.
distance.
There we go.
That's my excuse.
Yeah, stop clutching at straws for excuses, Fox, and admit you didn't get it.
I've got this whole mess of straws. I've got to do something with them.
It's not
It's your
difficult.
shoulder.
There
That's
we
what
go.
caused it.
Nice and easy. Wild animals. No, we know what it is now. That's what it is. Chinese New Year, cheese. No.
Jeez. Well done. Was it Anders? Well done, Anders.
Anders gets a rabbit.
cheese.
I like cherries. Ted, can you send Anders his not hamster, please? Ooh, that sounded slightly.
Well, that
delicate.
was rather
That was a bit.
profesh, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a bit like lubricated, perhaps.
Is it a lubricated rabbit that you send?
Is that a new vacuum system he's got for the new year? It's jet powered.
He's eating a lot of sprouts. It's got some extra push behind
Yeah,
it.
well, I've taken the old steam one out because I can't get the coal for the steam boiler anymore. I raise it.
Ah, right.
That's no way to talk about Mrs. Ted. Stop it.
Happy days.
So that way, the pet bunny is on its way because the hamster's on holiday. So
You'll hear it coming as its scream gets louder and louder.
And Anders says this was the first Chris What's in store that I solved. Really easy. There you go, Chris.
See, there you go. I told you it was an easy one.
Yeah,
It's very easy when you can see the things.
happy days.
Awesome.
So, do you think now you've stopped screen sharing, Chris, you might be able to rejoin?
No, I can't. It's because OBS has claimed my camera because this dropped out.
Of course it is, yeah.
I
yeah,
can't get
it's-
the camera back without stopping OBS, and I'm not going to do that because that will stop the stream.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's that's why we always open OBS before StreamYard, isn't it? Is it, or is it the other way around?
Yeah, after. Yeah, after.
OBS before. Yeah.
I really see what it is. Now, behind the blank screen is Chris is there putting his feet up with his slippers on.
Yeah.
Pouring himself with a-
Yeah.
I had
What he's
my
got, he's
slippers
got a
on
bit of
well
cardboard
before the
over
stream
camera,
started.
and he said,
Yep.
Yeah.
Slippers have been on for
The
hours.
camera.
"Happy days."
It's got one of the big long cigarette filters, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Ted's back. Ted.
Ted, what have you done? Pressing buttons, I don't know.
Well, do you want me to do the giveaway from next week? Do you want that popped up
From 3 weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah.
from 3 weeks ago, even, folks? So if you haven't already done so, head over to the video from 3 weeks ago because you've got a chance to win this bad boy. It's the Tamiya 148 F35A Lightning 2.
It's a
And
brand
have
new
yourself
release.
a looky-loo at all of this lot. You're
Yeah.
getting a
We'll
lot
give-
of model kit,
Yeah, we'll give you a minute while we're doing this to go and get your comment on the last
Yeah.
video.
and then I'll do a refresh on the video and everything. But look at that lot. So if you like your planes, this is the new release. You get a chance to grab yourself one for free and have a bit of buildy fun times.
Anders does say that the Wabbit has been received.
Yeah,
Yay.
there you go. So you're getting a
don't-
lot of...
They don't supply a flying stand with it because it tends to fall off and crash. You see what I
getting
did there? You see what I did there?
Yeah,
like
you're getting a lot of... Go on.
I said, do you like that? It tends to fall.
Yeah, I loved it, mate. I'm trying to show the viewers what they can win, Fox.
I know.
Yeah, look at that. So, yeah, they get all of that. And, yeah, that's not actually a bad paint job that they've done on that. That's, yeah.
Yeah,
There was-
to me, I know what they're doing when they're painting.
Absolutely.
On the Friday before Christmas Eve, there was 4 of these went across Windermere, and they just sound like something off Jerry Anderson off.
Yeah. Of course, yeah, you get all the low-flying ones up there, don't you? But,
Oh, it's brilliant because he came in and he banked over and the vortex came off the wings.
yeah,
Brilliant to see. Yeah, brilliant.
you're getting a hell of a lot of detail in there, folks. A hell of a lot of detail. Look at that lot. Think of the weathering fun you could have with that, Ted. Whoa, isn't it?
You're having Greeble thoughts, aren't you, Cole, about that?
I am. Yeah, I really am, if I'm honest. It's like, yeah. So, yeah, grab yourself one of them, folks.
I don't really build model aircraft a lot. I don't build aircraft a lot, but I do like to read about them. And I've read a few books lately about fighter pilots, like how to be a Harrier pilot, and,
Yeah.
Typhoon and Harrier. And they're brilliant. The guys that fly these.
Yeah, I like the way they've moulded the fuselage here, where you haven't got that really annoying seam right down the centre that everyone hates.
nice.
You know, they've really thought that through, haven't they?
I would guess they probably, I don't know, but it looks like they've kind of done it so that the gap would actually be a panel line in real life.
Yeah, exactly. And they
So it'd
really
be a
have
lot easier
thought
to-
that through, folks. So that's what you're in for a chance of winning. So let's
And
let's
if
try
you
and
don't
get
win
back
it-
to the beginning.
If you don't win it, it's only 84 quid anyway.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've got some pocket money from Christmas, you know.
Absolutely, folks. So I'm going to head over to the video.
That's
I'm going
me.
to do a quick refresh.
My chat died, I think.
Get rid of the adverts. Bosh. And then copy and paste.
Do I look very professional there?
You do, Ted. You look really suave, windswept, and interesting there. So we'll have a bit of that.
I'm a bit of that.
Filter duplicate. Do we include the replies to the comments, don't we?
No, just the original comments.
Exclude. No. Add.
Oh, you've got to do some maths.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. Well said, Chris. get the YouTube comments
Oh no, maths. How rude.
and see how many have we got. We got 39 unique comments, folks. So we're going to have a bit of a drum roll, peeps, for your chance to win. Boom, there you go. Richard Thomas, Scale Model World, with the comment, "Hi guys, great show, a blizzard of comedy, raining laughter, fingers crossed on the lightning giveaway."
Crossing your fingers works.
Congratulations, Richard, mate. You're the
well
winner.
done. Whee!
I'll put in the kit number for you as well,
Yeah.
so that you can see what you've won.
61124.
Yeah, all you need to do is drop an email to the address at the top of the screen, ted@emodels.co.uk. Make sure to include your name, obviously, your address, obviously, and your phone number for the delivery driver. They always need a phone number. And we'll forward that on to the guys at eModels and get them to send out that awesome kit to you.
There
Yeah,
you
don't
go,
forget
folks.
It comes direct from the guys at the shop, the models,
Yep.
and they'll get it to you as soon as
Yep. Now, do,
Yeah.
do be aware that since various postal strikes and things like that, there may be a little bit of a backlog. So do give them a little bit extra time to get it to you. They will send it to you. Just give it a little bit extra time because they.
And when you get it, take a picture of yourself with it, and we can put it on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
Well, why not? Yeah, well, that really sort of brings us to the end of it for the first one of the year. We sort of
Yeah.
broke everything. It fell apart.
Yeah, we've done well tonight. We've pretty much ruined everything.
Done a right humdinger, haven't we?
This is how we always mean to go on.
Yeah.
If you start at the bottom, you can only get better, can't you?
People don't come to us to expect professional broadcast quality. They
Yeah.
expect shenanigans
Yeah.
and things to
Are
break.
we going to offer our thanks to StreamYard for their really clunky? Yeah.
No.
You don't come to us for BBC broadcasting and things like that, being like the news and things.
Funnily enough, the BBC don't come to us either for broadcasting.
No.
Hello, is that Ted? It's BBC here. Could you give us some tips on your broadcasting, please?
Perhaps I broke the internet with me Factoid. Could be that.
Could be.
You certainly broke
We'd have to
Foxx.
get a call from the BBC saying, this is the BBC. Could you please never ask us to do any work with you? Thank you, bye.
Yeah.
You're on the blacklist. So well, it really. I look a bit pale now. I've got a white.
Yeah, I think it went when your camera went a bit out of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all the sprouts over Christmas, Ted.
Next time it might be better. It could be worse, but how can you get any worse? But then, But next week, come back and see us. Not next week, the week after. Come back and we'll do it all again, and we'll try and get things right this time.
Don't make a girl a promise you know you can't keep, Ted.
We haven't got it right for a long time, mate, have we? Let's be honest.
Haven't 200 and how many shows are we on now? 200 and what?
Lots.
I was trying to work it out the other day.
Yeah.
258.
Aren't we?
It says it in the title, Ted.
This is 258.
Look at Colin. It says it in the title. Ah.
Don't ever change, Ted.
What was it that first attracted you to millionaire Paul Daniels?
Yeah, the lovely Debbie McGee.
I haven't got a clue what's going on.
Oh, bless you.
Anyway, I think what the BBC do now is they get rid of all the papers and they say good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Good night.
And you do that whisper at the end, don't you, where all the presenters look at each other and they go,
We hand you over now to either Radio Piccadilly or Piccadilly Radio, one of the two.
So please,
From all of us
retune
here at
your-
Granada.
retune your television sets. And
Yeah.
good night. Good night, everybody.
Good night, all. I'm waving.
Good night,
Honest, I'm
children.
waving. I'm
Yeah.
waving. Bye.
Who's got the glockenspiel?
Bye.
Ding,
take care, folks.
ding. Good night,
Are you
children.
really waving in there, Chris?